Let me address something that's going to disappoint a lot of people. Megadose vitamin C doesn't cure the flu. I know, there's an entire industry built around this idea, and your local pharmacy probably has an entire shelf dedicated to vitamin C cold remedies. But we need to look at what the actual science says, not what marketing wants us to believe. The Cochrane collaboration, which is basically the gold standard for systematic reviews of medical evidence, has examined this question extensively. Their findings are clear. Vitamin C supplementation, even at doses exceeding 1,000 milligrams daily, doesn't reduce the duration or severity of flu in the general population. There's possibly a small benefit for extreme athletes, marathon runners, soldiers training in subarctic conditions, but for the average person with the flu, therapeutic megadoses show minimal benefit. Now, before you think vitamin C doesn't matter at all, let me clarify. Adequate vitamin C is absolutely important for immune function. The issue is the difference between adequate intake and megadoses. Your immune cells need vitamin C to function properly, but there's a point of diminishing returns, and that point is much lower than most people think. Here's what the research actually shows. When people take vitamin C regularly before getting sick, we're talking about consistent daily intake. It may reduce cold and flu duration by about 8 to 14% in children and adults respectively. That's not dramatic, but it's something. However, this is preventive intake, not therapeutic megadoses after symptoms start. Once you're already sick, loading up on massive doses doesn't help. Your body can only absorb and use so much vitamin C at once. The absorption efficiency drops dramatically above about 400 milligrams in a single dose, and your body starts excreting the excess in urine. So those 1,000 milligram tablets? You're literally flushing most of that down the toilet. It's expensive urine, essentially. What should you actually do? Focus on getting vitamin C from food sources throughout your illness. We're talking about 200 to 500 milligrams daily from foods like citrus fruits, bell peppers, strawberries, kiwi, and broccoli. Make a smoothie with multiple vitamin C sources. Have a fruit salad. Include vegetables in your soup. These approaches give you vitamin C in the context of other nutrients and phytonutrients that work synergistically. Let's talk about safety, because high-dose vitamin C isn't entirely harmless. Doses above 2,000 milligrams daily commonly cause diarrhea, which is the last thing you need when you're already dealing with flu. People prone to kidney stones face increased risk with chronic high-dose vitamin C. And there are potential interactions with certain medications, particularly chemotherapy drugs where vitamin C might interfere with treatment. So why does this myth persist? Largely because of Linus Pauling, the Nobel Prize-winning chemist who became convinced of vitamin C's miraculous properties and promoted megadose therapy despite contradicting evidence. His scientific reputation lent credibility to ideas that didn't hold up under rigorous testing. The supplement industry, of course, has been happy to perpetuate these beliefs because vitamin C supplements are hugely profitable. Here's the reality check we need. Food sources of vitamin C are consistently superior to isolated supplements in research. When you eat an orange, you're not just getting vitamin C, you're getting fiber, flavonoids, and other compounds that support absorption and function. Supplements give you isolated ascorbic acid without this supporting cast. Does this mean vitamin C supplements are completely useless? No, they have a place for people who genuinely can't get adequate dietary intake or who have diagnosed deficiency. But they're not the miracle flu cure they're marketed to be.